Hello friends, how are you? Breaking news today. General Hospital GH spoilers tease that Heather Webber, Ali Mills, has been on quite the roller coaster these past few months. As the year started, Heather was still the dangerous psychopath she's been these last several years. She even tried to murder Cyrus Renault, Jeff Kober, inside the chapel at General Hospital, but was stopped by Laura Collins, Ginny Francis. But Heather soon learned that she suffered from cobalt poisoning as a result of a leaky hip replacement. General Hospital spoilers. Laura Collins became Heather Webber's champion. Heather had the faulty hip replaced, and her behavior changed almost immediately. Laura began wonder if the cobalt in Heuther's system was the cause of some of her more murderous impulses. She began to look into Heather's case, but at first Heather asked her not to pursue the matter, believing that she deserved to be in prison. Scott Baldwin, Kin Shriner, eventually convinced Heather to pursue the matter because Heather could possibly go free and sue the manufacturer of the faulty hip. GH spoilers, Rick Lansing take over. When Scott disappeared from Port Charles, Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, took over Heather's case. Meanwhile, Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, has been incarcerated at Pentonville and has become Heather's cellmate. Heather agreed to look out for Alexis while she's in prison, which should go a long way toward keeping Alexis safe until she's exonerated of murdering FBI agent John Cates, Adam Harrington. Alexis will certainly go free sooner rather than later. General Hospital spoilers. Alexis Davis joins Heather Webber's legal team. While they are together in Pentonville, Alex will likely realize that Heather is indeed a different person now that the cobalt isn't poisoning her system. That could lead her to join Rick as part of Heather's legal team. If anyone could get Heather out of prison, it would be Alexis. She may even be able to prove that Portia Robinson, Brooke Hare, altered Heather's test results in order to keep Heather in jail. What do you think? Will Heather be able to help Alexis navigate her time in prison? When will Alexis be cleared of Kate's murder? Is Alexis the best shot? Heather has to go free. Anything can happen in Port Charles, so stay tuned to General Hospital, airing weekdays on ABC. Don't forget to check back right here regularly for all your General Hospital news, information and spoilers. New update. GH spoilers Monday, October 7. Figuring things out. Surprise visitors. Results are in. General Hospital, GH, spoilers, and updates for Monday, October 7 tease, figuring things out, surprise visitors, and results are in. Next on General Hospital, Michael and Willa Corinthos, Chad Duell, Caitlin McMullen, figure things out, Holly Sutton, Emma Sams, gets a surprise visitor, and Lucky Spencer's, Jonathan Jackson, medical test results are in. General Hospital spoilers. Figuring things out. Michael and Willow are out having a bite to eat when a serious subject comes up they need to discuss. Willow suggests that maybe they can figure it out together. There are all kinds of things that might need figuring out, but it's a good chance they're trying to figure out schedules. Willow is trying to avoid Michael's uncle Drew Quartermain, Cameron Matheson, and adjust her schedule where she's not running into him. Of course, Michael doesn't know the reason why, and she hopes he never finds out. Being married to Drew's nephew by blood is becoming more and more complicated. GH spoilers. Chase and Brooke Lynn are in for a shock. Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, and Brooke Lynn Chase, Amanda Seton, will be in for a shock, and it's probably Violet Finn, Juffiel Love, they're discussing. Brooke Lynn got an unexpected call from Violet's school to go pick her up. She was sent home for trouble with another student. When asked, Violet got very upset and told her about a boy in her class, and she had hit him. He's a bully, and I hate him. She was upset because the boy had talked about her father, saying he was in a rehab. Chase asks, "Are you saying she's not doing that? Is Violet telling the truth, or is the truth actually something else?" General Hospital spoilers. Tracy questions Violet. Elsewhere, Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott, questions Violet. She may believe Violet's the victim rather than the instigator. She may be asking Violet how she plans to handle the problem, to which she answers, "No idea if it happens again." Clearly, Violet's acting out because of all the recent trauma she's been through. Unless she has a rebellious gene emerging, it is possible. Violet is not quite old enough for tween hormones to start raging, so Tracy knows it can't be that. But perhaps Tracy is the best person to try to deal with Violet and understand her, having been quite the brat herself when she was younger. Must read General Hospital spoilers. Lucky meets his new uncles, welcomes Martin, puts Cyrus on notice. Robert Scorpio, Tristan Rogers, and Diane Miller, Carolyn Hennessy, have been dating for a while now, and Robert gives Diane a heads up. He tells a visibly annoyed Diane that Holly's back in town, and Diane assumes Holly will chase after him. Worse yet, she's going to worry that Robert will respond to Holly's flirting. Robert makes a promise, and that has to be a promise not to interact with Holly unless he absolutely has to. The last time Holly was in Port Charles, Robert wound up involved in every trouble she was in, although it was a totally different situation, and she actually did need help. General Hospital spoilers. Surprise visitors, Holly answers the door of her Metro Court suite and is surprised by who she sees. She says, "You're not room service. It would likely be more like a warrant service if he could get away with it." The person at the door is Jack Brennan, Charles' monsieur. Brennan didn't know a lot about Holly, but knew that she'd been romantically involved with Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota, and for that reason asked Robert if he should be aware of anything. Brennan is likely there to see for himself if Holly is someone he should keep an eye on as a WSB agent. He was warned that Holly is a con woman in spite of Robert having married her. GH spoilers. Results are in at the hospital. Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, is with Terry Randolph, Cassandra James, as she tells Terry it's a lab. Terry takes the call and says they have Lucky's test results. They have to not only check if Lucky's liver was compatible with Lulu Spencer's, Alexa Heavens, but also if it was in good enough shape to give a transplant. That's why Nicholas Cassadine, Adam Huss, wasn't able to donate, even though he was a match and had donated bone marrow when she was a baby. Terry and Elizabeth seem a little nervous, probably fearing that it might be a repeat of what happened with Nicholas' test results. General Hospital spoilers. Huge apologies. It looks like Lucky may be in someone's office talking to them, as there are shelves behind him with books and other items. Whoever it is, Lucky tells them he owes them a huge apology. The regret and remorse shows in Lucky's face as he tries to make it right. Lucky is truly sorry and looks very emotional, so it's possible he's talking to his and Elizabeth's son Aidan Weber, Colin Cassidy. They may be in an unused doctor's office talking, for privacy at the hospital. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with GH right now. Come back here often for General Hospital spoilers, news and updates. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel.